Robert Burke, too funny. And good evening, everybody. May 30th, 2019. Just going to be doing a shorty this evening. A few things to cover off. Yes, my fingernails are all clean. And it was really kind of, thank you, darling. Nice to see you, honey. It's nice to be getting this channel back to its roots, of which is metal detecting and all kinds of things. Hello, Kim C. Nice to see you, honey. I don't know whether I got some goo on the camera or what I got on there. It looks like one of those, like it has the soft porno lens on it. I don't know why. Well, it's going to be a tough series. Remember, Chairman Norm, that they're playing in Toronto tonight when they play in when they play down in Oakland. It's going to be a different story down there. The Warriors are dominant. I expected the outcome tonight, so I'm not particularly worried about it. Hello, are you serving donuts at this meeting? I'm wondering why the hell I'm so bright here. I don't know. How are you, Lori Green? Hello, Joey D. I was filming a scene. Yeah, I'm going to ask Kim's. You should be able to go to my channel page and now see the link to the Rosie McNamara channel. Kim, I'm going to ask you to post that link, or one of my moderators to grab that link and periodically post that link. Something I should have done a long time ago was start to separate channels. Hello, Candy Lane. And have, tomorrow on the Rosie McNamara channel, I will be discussing my experience at the Las Vegas topless pool at the Stratosphere. And I will also be uploading the topless pool video to that channel with, of course, correct YouTube compliant editing on that, as well as a little butts up at the Plaza Pool by yours truly. Hello, Colleen. So I'm going to ask them to dig that up. I'm really happy. Yeah, this is the, I would never, YouTube is never about X-rated, Laurie Green, but, for all the people that have always said, I don't, I like the channel, but I don't like that content. And then the other people say, I like that kind of content, I don't like the other crap. So it's always been this sort of dynamic back and forth, and finally we have affected what Mission Control would call separation achieved now of these channels. I would call it more a PG. That's all that, hello, Light Switch. That's all the YouTube ever allows is PG rated, which is fine. You know, it's a very nice site. I got no complaints. They allow you to upload for free. They store all your crap. In my case, is probably 10 terabytes of video. I can't really complain about it too much. Nice to see you, Colleen. I hope you're doing well. There it is. There's the new channel link. Thank you, Kim. If you could post that periodically and through the next couple days, that would be fine. That's the Rosie McNamara. So for those of you who complain, you know, about teeny weeny bikinis and all that, well, your ship has come in. So, you know, I don't want to see you over there complaining about the channel over there, because now you have a clear choice when you go to vote. Hello, Snickerdoodle. Nice to see you. I'm sorry, I got my allergies a little bit tonight, so it makes a lot of sense to do that. I never care. Hello, Cobra John. Every video, hey, Flawless, how are you, babe? Every video is adult content rated over there. Okay, there will be this will all be mainstream. Now, mainstream to the extent like tomorrow night, there will not be teeny weeny bikini baking. There will be just bikini baking. It'll be full coverage. Bikini tomorrow night, so it'll be a bit different. I want to make something for Nicole's birthday, so it'll be a full coverage. You won't be you won't see the Dorito bikini on this channel again. You'll see that over there, so it keeps things nice and separated. So you ready for more great content? Thank you. Yeah, missed you too. Where are you working? Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Lil Nick. Subtle, no more flashing. No, I don't think I ever flash, but there'll be a lot of stuff with the topless stuff and butts up in the plaza pool with the crew over there on set. You have variety channels, so I don't have to hear anybody complaining about it. I got like that stuff, and the people, I like the bikini and the T-girl stuff, and I can't stand the other crap. And it's always been this back and forth and back and forth. So now it just makes sense. Thank you, and I'll just ask Kim to periodically. My wonderful moderator, Kim C. over there. Kim, and I hope you're doing okay, my dear. Hey, Maddie, been a long time. Where in the hell have you been? Where you been? Maddie is back. So I'm just taking it easy tonight. So I'm very happy to do that. I put an original video up, and then tomorrow I have coming up about 1:30 a.m. I have teeny weeny bikini. I'm sort of I am reflecting on my experience as a topless pool and how I was kind of accepted. Hey, Dave, how are you? Nice to see you. I'm going to text you to go over on my birthday this past, but I'm sorry, honey. Well, you come on over and we'll do that. I'm glad, Kim. Nice to see you, Dave. Hope you're doing good. Thank you, MB Brass. Nice here. Nice to see you, honey. Glad to see you. How are you doing, Dave? I'll be out in Iowa in a few weeks. Woo! Is that Mexican stand still across from the college? I don't know what Mexican stand. Every corner has a Mexican restaurant on it. So thank you. So hit that up. So those people who don't want to see the bikini stuff, you'll be really happy. You'll see standard bikinis here at most, and you will. Oh, I'm coming for sure, Dave. And we will, since nobody need complain anymore about content. I've been working on my rapping. When you come back, maybe we can get a beer. Remember Rashid Mack in Vegas. Does anyone beside me notice that the audio is the audio? Let me refresh for a minute, okay? Hold on a minute. Let me just hit F5. Let's see if that syncs a little better. Yeah, Flawless, text me or call me or something. Let's do something. And then, the other channel will be Space Girl from Planet Triple X and Curvella and all that stuff. And I'll never have to worry about the YouTube channel Again, not that I've had any strikes or anything, but it just makes sense. So is the synchronization okay now? Is it syncing? The fixing of the pipe video was interesting. Well, thank you. How you doing, Mallory? Nice to see you. I'm close to you in Hayward on 14th Street. Woo! We'll be down there on Saturday. Tomorrow I'm going to do another test of the Streamlabs to see if that's we'll fire that up with Missy Jenn tomorrow. So is everything syncing well now here? Sometimes it is, sometimes. And hit the like button. Jen, how are you tonight, honey? Good to see you. Got my Jen in the chat. One of my tireless and fearless moderators. The best of the best of the best core, baby, on YouTube right there. Right there, baby. Kim and Jen. How's that Fiat doing, Mallory? How you enjoying that Fiat? Still liking that? It's a cool looking little car. I was looking at one today. Wig's looking good, Johnny Watt. We got to be ready to roll that video, baby. Jump to a more sensible channel now, Mallory. Wait a minute. Is Miss Jen going to have coffee time tomorrow? I hope that she'll do a Friday morning coffee time. That would be great. You know, she didn't do one today, but I leave it up to Jen. We're awful tired. We've been battling. You know, there was so much stuff we had to get fixed here, and a big ass tree that had to be dealt with. And then I have to reseal the sink garbage disposal. And after our trauma with getting the drain unblocked, and we've had so much stuff that's backed up around here. Well leaks. So we'll see. But anyway, you got that good channel. Make sure you're subbed up to Rosie McNamara if you like a little bit of naughty pepper in your life. That'll be the place for that. So some of our road experiences get a little crazy. Mallory said, so why not keep Rosie O'Kelly name example Rosie 2.0? Just keep your I don't know. I like all the Irish names at the end. You know, in my family, we had McNamara's, Murphy's, and O'Kelly's. So it's like all the big three. And I think people will always buy. It's not, it's not that important, Mallory, to me that people find that it has a different set of tags and a different, it's all automatically adult content rated. It's never going to really be. It's never really going to be a value. It's going to be a fun channel. Okay. So it keeps, we have like a ring fence around this thing. So Missy Jenn is doing her job. Missy Jenn is great. Missy Jenn is great. Hello, wannabe troll. If it's not one thing or another to Rancho, that's what I said, Jen. If you have a Rancho, there's always something to be done on it. So. East Dad just got off work. I hope you had a good work day. We got great 4 scores in here. Oh, you love the tie-dye. I'm wearing more of these shirts. Like I say, they'll still be a bikini once in a while, but there will not be any more of the teeny weenies and things. I got plenty of people sent me more stuff for years here. I could wear a different one every day, month of the full coverage. Bikinis, occasionally be doing the Space Girl from Planet XXX on the other channels too, so it'll be a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed the metal detecting today. Everybody see that? I got my first knuckles today, and then I immediately got emails from my wonderful mod. Oda May said, "Be careful; they're not legal in Missouri. It's a felony, and in California, it's a misdemeanor." Oda May's like. She's like that guardian angel on my shoulder, always keeping me out of trouble. I love that. Did you see that? I'd never gotten them before, Cobra John. Originally, I had them on backwards. Those things, I'm not even going to show them on video here. So, Oda is on it, man. She is on it. She enjoyed the video. She's like, Rosie, she sent me like all these links here. Be careful, man. I just like to have a feel of hitting into that. So what will here's how I divide the content. And hello to you, Elvis. I've been enjoying the videos. I got to catch up on some of the foodie stuff You've been downing up. I'll be up in Toronto in 3 weeks or so. So the O'Kelly channel is going to be mainstream content. Okay. The Murphy channel is going to be more the how-to, the reviews. Today I put a pop-up, a very rare 2007 Ford pop-up camper. Very rare. Cool guy from British Columbia allowed me to video the outside of the rig. First time I've seen one of those pop-up vans. That will be the how-to and, you know, some of the reviewed content and restaurant reviews. And the Rosie McNamara channel will be strictly teeny weeny bikini, space girl from Planet XXX, topless pools. Everything will be over on that. Hey, Carol, how are you? I'm surprised, Cobra John. Growing up in Maryland, I saw brass knuckles everywhere being sold. Everywhere. Roller quarters is legal and just as effective. Very interesting, huh? D-Dub just went live. Bad time. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I'm not going to be on that long tonight. D will be in for a few hours. I didn't go live on. I usually go live this time. I'm not going to be on long tonight. I'm doing good, Trixie, and we'll have a lot of time. You know, I've spent a lot of time with D together. And some people have said you're very kind to co-stream with him, but that's my nature to do that, you know. I just typed in Diane stream suggesting to get a pay raise for modding it. Too many chats. Make Murphy your DM. Well, that's basically, I can't, there's too much content on O'Kelly to change radio and receiver stuff over. There's tons of I'm spending a lot of time on the channel rejigging things. Elvis, I have almost 7,000 videos. It's a hell of a lot of work to organize. I have 1,500 on the other channel, so it's a ton of work. And now we're doing I'm going live. I occasionally go live on the Murphy channel if we're going to be at a restaurant, or so now I go live on the McNamara channel if it's going to be a little more yeah, that's right, Elvis. So I'm just splitting it out because I don't want to be on the road and have any problems with the channel whatsoever. I want to keep things very clean. I'm not going to all this work and all this expense to travel and do all this stuff to have all this stuff be wasted. So now it will all, yeah, he has been doing some good streams. It will be all squared away. So I'm looking forward to meeting Norm. Want to be troll? You need a new role model. So that'll be it. That's the way the 3 channels. If you haven't subbed up, please take a minute, hit the sub button. Thank to my wonderful, lovely moderator. Appreciate it. No, I go live on the Murphy. I only go live if I'm at a restaurant or having breakfast or doing something like that. I think he'll unban people. I mean, when I get up to we get together, I gotta look at the van. I gotta make some measurements. I gotta do a lot of reconnoitering. I have to spend a good day to look at that thing and make a million measurements on that van. Clearances, under clearances. There's so much stuff I have to look at on that van. You'll go live on new channel. That's right, Marshall. That's exactly right. Happy National Macaroon Day. How are you doing, Diane? Good to see you. Diane, 2 campers. Diane the legend. We'll do the PayPal on Saturday, Jen. I want to make sure the moderators are. I'm not going to pound the crap out of that right now. I'm just having a little bit of fun. But thank you, Jen. I want to make sure everybody Saturday. Cobra John, knock on wood, so far so good. I've been racking up the miles on the van, and so far so good. The lights haven't come on. The real test is going to be, John, and this is where it happened last time. When I was coming into Oakland on the 880 or whatever and going into Oakland and then getting off on 12th Street. As soon as I got off on 12th Street and started heading west across town, damn if those lights didn't come on down there. So we shall see. Hitting the road to join the tribe in northern Arizona. Johnny Wad. No problem, Susie. So I'm looking, I think it's going to be, we're going to have a good time on Friday. Travel time is drawing near. I may be taking off as soon as the 8th. I don't know. Trans Illustrated. I'm not sure. I just have a Rosie McNamara. I just have a placeholder name right now. Marshall. Hey, Coat. How are you? The king will guide all lambs to the light. Take his advice. Hey, Coat, how you doing? I hope to be able to meet you in Chicago. That's going to be really cool. Super dog, man. I want to go out on a mission with Coat. I'll bring the knuckles. Rosie, you can go with me. Yeah, ride shotgun. You're a tough bitch. Yeah, come on out with me out there in Chicago. Yeah, Rosie After Dark. But I like just a generic name. I'm not one to I don't want to overhype stuff. It's more of just for convenience of me. The people that enjoy that stuff will load into that channel, and it'll be a lot of fun. So. Gotta love unsolicited advice. Elvis is a pie. Always. Coach should give you some brass. I got my own brass knuckles, Elvis. Didn't you see the video today? I dare not even show it on the stream though here. So I don't know if it might be an offense here. So I'm not going to show it on this stream. Oh, you're the nicest troll on the planet. So how's the weather been in Toronto, Marshall? How has it been? So I noticed in talking to you on the phone that it's not really good quality connection there. So I might be taking off as soon as the 8th of June. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if the boss wants to go fishing. Terror is coming up on Monday night. We're going to have Wednesday night with the boss. We're going to be having the boss and Janet for the going to go out to eat with them. They've never met Terror before. They're looking forward to it. Perfect weather, 65. No, you may be like that for the whole week. That's cool. So I want to tell you, Toronto can get hot and humid as hell up there. So, yeah. So, yeah, it sounds like good weather. 65, no humidity. You haven't seen Norm around on my channel at all. So I have to call him this week. I'm still waiting for my passport. Hopefully next week the passport will arrive. Got that. Cool. The king has got the Sears wrench. Well, the king has had a defensive wrench for months in here. Reason being, every time Elvis would show up, he would be timed out or given the boot automatically, and I don't think that's fair, So how you doing, cute kitty? And he doesn't time anybody out or boot anybody anyway, so. It's all good. Brass knuckles. So travel time is drawing near. I have an interesting video coming out tomorrow on this channel about what I may be doing on the road. Killer beef brisket curry today and spring rolls. That's good. I will be interested in the Chinese food you had, Marshall, the Chinese restaurant. Diamond says, last time we went to Canada, I only had license. How times? I did too, Diamond. I went into Montreal and partied, man, at La Vue, Munich. It was like a 3-level Oompa band place in Montreal. Man, it was great. Stayed at the Sherwood. I don't know. Yeah, the Sherwood or something up there. It was outstanding, man, and have a good time. Now you got to go through all this rigmarole. I might have problems at the border anyway. I was talking to Elvis today. I might be the one that has the friggin' problem. Toronto beats Chicago in food. I told you Toronto is a very cosmopolitan city. Yeah, I think that I think the food scene is good up there. Every ethnic food under the sun. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time in Michigan. Niagara was my last time. CA side. Oh, loved it. Yes, I think, don't they say, Diamond, that from the Canada side, it's much more beautiful, the Canadian falls, compared to the American falls over there. Someone else's words, we made a mayor with one border cross. That's funny, Diane. You're too cute. I don't know. It's been a lot of years since I've been to Canada, but I'm excited about the traveling. Good video coming up tomorrow morning. Now let's talk street streaming. This is the main thing that I want to get into tonight. Sandy, hi, sweetie, because it's very controversial. It's also very misunderstood. It's also often misjudged and mischaracterized to fit the spirit of the times. And I want to reiterate, to my mind, some of the ethics and some of the realities that I've always gone with street streaming. Now, I will preface this by saying I have been street videoing since 2013. Every afternoon for 3 years, I would take the dogs out for, I don't care what it was, Wolfie, Jen's dogs, we would always go out for a walk in the afternoon. And I would always take the video camera and I would always video things. And it might be a 10-minute talk. It might be somebody came up. Maybe one time I came walking down the sidewalk and there was a guy, I guess it was summertime, and he saw me coming down the sidewalk and he was behind his wire fence. He's just had his pants down and was just jerking off right there. I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff happened. But the reality is that, it was nothing that I ever went out of my way to try to find. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Listening for driving home from work. My thoughts on, you can see things the way you can see street streaming as a terrible thing, or you can see it as a fun and enjoyable endeavor. If you're one of those people that believes that you should never show homeless people, or you should never point a camera at anybody that's not doing well, a drug addict, nothing, then, you have to really ask yourself, when they take crews like 60 Minutes and news crews out on the street, and they have commercials running on their programs like 60 Minutes and all that, is that exploitive? Is that exploitive of the problem? Is it telling you anything that you really did not know about the extent of homelessness, about the extent of the drug culture, about the way that the streets in LA are just overrun with homeless and tents and boxes? No. They go out there because that's where the story is. That's where the story to be told is. Now, contrast that to what I do. I don't say, like, if I really wanted to do that, if I really wanted to be exploitive in any sense of the word, I would have told Dee, hey, you know what? We're going to the Vegas tunnels. That's where all the homeless people live, down in the Vegas tunnels. You know what? I didn't want to go down to the Vegas tunnels. I don't really have a lot of interest in encountering homeless people. And in point of fact, in Las Vegas, I rarely met a homeless person. Okay, on a lot of my chooches. Even in Oakland, guy builds himself his own home right in the middle of the triangle, little grass plot in the middle of a Y in the road. When I go out in Las Vegas and I hit the streets, remember, my first and foremost idea is to do urban exploring, to poke around old buildings that are abandoned, old homes that are abandoned, abandoned. And doing that at nighttime in the dark adds a really wild dimension to the whole process. Okay. Then what happens when you move around? Hey, Deb, how you doing? Yeah, Sandy says, Rosie, you've gone places I could never go. Thank you for that. It's reality and knowledge, exactly. But people will see the way that they want to paint it because they have a bias against you. They do not like you. And I've always said to a person with a hammer, everything looks like a nail in life. So no matter what you do, they're going to find fault with it. But when we hit the streets, me by myself, or D on the streets of Las Vegas, remember where we're going. We're heading out in different directions. Fremont Street East, go all the way down. Man, we get to the end. We want to get a beer. Hey, there's some guys sitting on the wall there. They look like normal guys. They don't look like stumble bums. They have homes to go to. Okay, they're not homeless, right? Is it a bad thing to say, hey, let's have a beer together and chill out? Especially when a guy like Cadillac says, man, you guys came out of heaven. What are we supposed to say to that? That's not a nice thing? That was, people that did not want to be on camera? Okay, people that did not want to participate in the event? Certainly not. In each and every live stream that I have ever done from the street, whenever somebody has asked me, what are you doing? Are you videoing me? I say, yes, I am. I'm doing a YouTube live stream. And sometimes I'll add, I have 143 people, or I have 93 people, or 87 people watch me. People are fully informed. They're fully briefed. What I don't like is some of the live streamers that go in with hidden cameras. And I've people suggested to me, Rosie, you can have Google glasses. You can have things that you can hide the camera. If I did something like that, then I'm removing somebody's right to not be on film. And I refuse, absolutely refuse to do that. I like how that one nut job is looking at it while I'm calling and playing. Yeah, it's selective outrage. And that same person that was getting their butt clean was also dumbfounded that they got kicked out of my chat. Well, if you're going to talk crap, and it didn't know why, which really surprised me. If you're going to talk crap about me in another chat, don't expect me to welcome you with open arms. But I don't have anything against that. Those people. You just do your thing, as they famously say. You stay in your lane, and I'll stay in mine. But what I am telling you is that there's a high degree of ethical encounter that goes on those streets. And people can say, oh, you don't give much money. Well, in the totality, the scheme of things, I've probably given more money away than the complainers combined. It's very easy to sit there and be critical of things, but you're not engaged on the street. You're not seeing people on the regular like I am. And I almost inevitably offer somebody, hey, could you use $1 or $2? Some of them say no. Oprah Winfrey, she didn't want $1 or $2. But Oprah Winfrey, she came at me a little hot there at Twain and Swenson, and we parted friends. That's what I really, really like. Friends with Cadillac, friends with Brian and Tiger, and getting to know some of these people that you hang out with and having a good time. How about Billy Boy down in Point Reyes Station and Meteorite Man? These people add flavor. These people add spice to life. These are people that enjoy engaging people and chatting. They don't get a lot of attention in life. Okay. How you doing, Vegas Barbie? Nice to see you. Yeah, we have something on the order of 3,000 here. Do I look 25 pounds heavy? I don't think so, honey. Do I look, I don't know. Do I look 25 pounds Heavier? Really? Very interesting, Johnny Watt. Yeah, I'm asking my moderators to periodically please post a link to the channel, but don't complain about the content on the channel, because that channel is just for funsies and gamesies. Okay. Look at me, 25 pounds, 25 pounds heavier. That's funny. Oh, thank you. No, Johnny Watt is sweet. Johnny Watt is just maybe just the way he saw things. I've actually lost about 4 pounds with the work that we've been doing, slinging logs, and it has just been nonstop work to get this place in tip-top shape. Remember, we got Tara coming in next week. Tara's going to be sitting right here. We're going to be doing a hangout here. How about Anthony, the power pooper? Yeah, everybody's got a story on there. In no way, shape, or form was that guy worse for having met us in YouTube. So there's really the ethics of the right way to street stream versus the wrong way. It's another reason why YouTube has no problem with the toes type of streams, because you're not presenting people in a negative light. You're having fun and you're interacting and being social with people. And that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I've never got home from any street stream and regretted having met anybody or felt that anybody was ever exploited in any way whatsoever. And the feedback has almost been to a person. Wonderful. So. Anthony's different. He was trying to be polite about it, gave you some true stuff. That's what I'm saying, Love Jones. It's just like there are no bad experiences. Thank you, Wannabe Troll. That's right, Vicky. You treat them like people that are getting attention out there. Something that a lot of the complainers would probably just take a dollar bill or a quarter and just toss it out the window on the ground. How many of them get the chance to really interact with these people and find out their humor, find out their joys in life? What's wrong with having a beer? Nothing's wrong with having a beer. I'm not driving, you know. I'm on foot. It's all good. Cadillac was awesome. Cadillac was awesome. Cadillac was probably my favorite too. Tiger was pretty funny with her red velvet cakes. I mean, I ended up buying her some brandy. She was very, it was just a hell of a happy. I mean, my dream in life is everywhere I go to meet one person. Like, remember the Dragon Motel when we had Game Changer was the guy in the wheelchair, the Marine vet, and we bought a couple beers and started to have a little bit of a party. My dream is to have just empty out that apartment building and everybody's on the street like having a block party. How cool would that be to just be chilling out? And it's a lot of fun. Thank you, love. Yeah, he had a hell of a big personality, didn't he? Black Ice, yeah, I'm not, Black Ice was pretty wild, I couldn't get past his body. That man was firm. Hey, hipster, that guy didn't have 1 fucking ounce of fat on him, man. That guy was just like, whoa. Shit. Yeah, there's Black Elvis. There you go. Black Ice looked good. That was all. Yeah, he looked good, but man, the sound was it just brutalized me, man. I had to sit in front of that, and it's like, whoa. I'm looking at the 6-pack, and I'm looking at the Batman thing on his head, and I'm just like, man, really, dude? Huh? How you doing, Vegas Vixen? Glad you came across the guy who may have been having a stroke. If not, he might have won that. We would have thought he was sleeping. Yeah, that was a bit of a serious situation. We didn't film him. I mean, we got sense. You know, we have to drop out of our game. We got to give people a minute to switch gears on the street. We treated that man with a very high degree of dignity, as befits a veteran. So anytime I run into a veteran, it's like really an honor to me to meet them and shake their hand. Hey, D, how are you? Whether it was Game Changer, the Marine, it was offering the crack pipe, Crystal down there. Still a Marine. Still worth the dignity. Trip from Diego to Flagstaff soon. Okay. Well, I should be hoping in July to be down and hoofing it in San Diego for a week or two. That'll be fun. How are you doing, Dee? Nice to see you. So it's very important that that message be put out there as a counterbalance, because, like I said, if there's people that want to see things in a certain way because they don't like me, not because of the street things. And absolutely, YouTube has no problem with that content whatsoever. It would be one thing if you were going out there and arranging the bum fights and causing all kinds of misery and stuff. But when you're clearly bringing joy to people's lives, that's a good thing. Even the guy, our last night shooting, when we went to that mission, that inspiration mission or whatever. And remember, the guy came out of the, I was standing there at the door. And it took me a minute to figure out what was going on. The door was open, the screen door, and I could hear a woman. I said, oh, man, this woman's testifying, probably AA. So I immediately moved up the street. I'd not wanted to eavesdrop on this woman, right? And then all of a sudden, there's a lot of commotion behind me. I turn around, and the whole meeting is adjourned. So I figure, I'm curious about this place because I don't know whether it's, how you doing, Barbie girl? I don't know whether it is a religious or some type of, I don't know what you call it. Like, I don't want to say spook thing, ghost thing, or whatever the hell you call it. Like supernatural, like, I don't want to say like Dianetics or, some other non-Christian, non-Jewish, non-Muslim, some other thing. So I thought, what a great opportunity to ask this guy, because I'm curious about the question. A guy came out. It was the main guy standing there, very nice looking, tall black man. I did not put him on camera. And he was talking, and he was saying how, what a long day it had been. He'd been at it like 12 hours, but it was a great success. There were a lot of people from the from the meeting that spilled out on the street. And he started saying, man, I'm so tired, but I'm feeling so good. Everything was such a success. And, I said, wow, do you want a beer? I was saying it like a joke. And the guy's like, oh, I've been sober for 26 years. And then you'll hear him, he starts laughing and he's cracking up on the thing. I mean, that's called having a sense of humor. You're not able to judge Rosie O'Bulge who's a substance abuser and who's not, especially from the armchair where you sit. You're like a third derivative of what's going on in the action. You're like a leech looking at it through the screen. You have no concept who's abuser or not. It's like Cadillac and Brian, just because they're on the street doesn't mean that they're being abusers, if anything. Hello, Karina. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, everybody knew I was joking. He knew I was joking. You can go back and listen to the video. He starts cracking up. Robert Sharp, see you Saturday. See you Saturday. I hope you are. No, you're full of crap, Rosie O'Bulge, because you come over here and you can't get any traction. Go back to your little echo chamber and go stroke each other off over there like you usually do. Nice to see you, Robert. I'm looking forward to, definitely looking forward to the Saturday in Oakland. We got great weather finally. Yeah, and then we'll figure out what to do. And yeah, you're welcome to chooch along a bit if you want. I'm not going to go up to 85th Street. I'm not going to go up to that, whatever the hell that area was. It was just too brutal up there. But I think from the 40s to the 70s is very interesting up there, and I'd like to check that again around there. Darling's like, I just blushed. Yeah, it's nice to see handsome Robert. So it's nice to be amongst people that get it in here. Oakland, huh? Yeah, okay, sounds good. We just been. I'm hoping to get the Streamlabs thing working again. Toes not trapped. There we go. That's it. Yeah, Oakland should be a lot of fun. Finally, good weather. I don't have to freeze or anything like that. I'm sorry, Dakota Flynn. Your words are hitting the block list, so your stuff's not showing up on the channel. So, Ginger, smartest gal in the room. How you doing, honey? Nice to see you tonight. Very nice to see you. My Mouse Toes, how you doing? Good to see you. So there's the difference. There's what good street streaming is. So I'm going to definitely stick with that. That'll be a mainstream product on this channel, and then people can judge for themselves. I saw you tear apart that tree with that tool. I cried. I could have brought over my pole saw. Robert, a pole saw wouldn't have been able to handle that tree. That thing was too. I'm glad the storms finally passed. Yeah, you need to catch up, D. I've missed you too, honey. I've definitely missed you too. Haven't been to California. What's the homeless situation? It's terrible in LA. You know, the more compassion you have, the bigger the problem you have, obviously. It's terrible in San Francisco. It's pretty bad in Santa Rosa. To me, it's amazing in Las Vegas that they keep the streets fairly clean, swept clean of homeless. They're all down, I guess, in the tunnels down there. So it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. The cost of living, the demands, the laziness in society, the shirkers, the people that fight like crazy to get on disability and then complain because they don't have enough to make it. But yes, this channel's gone mainstream. Don't forget the other channel. Only if you want the more edgy, like Rosie content, that'll be for you. No complaints will be tolerated over there. If you want to be there, if you're there, it's because you want to be there. Okay, no complaints about the content on the channel. A little bit slow. Yeah, I would say so, Ginger. Let's call as they like to say on other channels, let's call a spade a spade. You know, there's a lot of people grow up, want to be lazy. They don't want to do a day's work. So, Mike G, what's going on? Mike G in the house. Yeah, sub up to the new channel there. So any feedback you have on the street streams, that's the way I see it. That's the way I'm always going to be. I'm always going to deal from a position of respect. But remember, we're leading with urban exploration first and foremost, and people are a byproduct of that exploration, okay? Whether they choose to engage or not will be totally of their choosing. I'm not going to be the person with the hidden camera and all that crap. I refuse to be that. I'm right there, right out front and center with the camera and honestly telling people exactly what I'm doing. And any goofball that says, "Oh, you're gonna get your face smashed" or something, like, nobody's gonna smash somebody's face in because they have a camera. They're gonna tell them, "Don't put me on the video." Oh, well, a few days ago, then a tornado, so it's been crazy. You got a new granddaughter. Congratulations to you, Dee. I find it interesting people that turn on you, Rosie, yet happily keep company with people who've done the very things they accuse. Yeah, there's no. It's what I call the floating ethics, Mallory. It's all born of. It's all born of Dave the fisherman. You know, the price you pay for January 3rd, 2019. Let's be honest about it. If they were honest about it, that would be it. But they flip flop and change sides so much it doesn't even matter. A lot of people like the camera. That's exactly right, Roxy. They enjoy being part. They enjoy being part of the scene. Try some street streaming. Everybody should try a little street streaming. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to show places. Yeah, it's really nice to see Dee back. I'm really glad to see her back. I'm going to go about 15 more minutes and then shut it. I think Dee is on. Yes, Pam will be hysterical. She should be really, really funny. Yeah, I think my mods are on the job tonight. Vegas Vixen, you're awful quiet tonight. I might be coming down as soon as Sunday, a week from this Sunday, when you were gagging at the Royal Hawaiian. Betsy says, when you were gagging at the Royal Hawaiian, I started too, as well as involuntary. Loquats, yeah, nice loquats. You got a loquat tree down there, Robert? That'd be cool. And Robert, I'm ending up in a bag, man. I'm eating Chinese one way or another on Saturday night. Yeah, you're either with me or you're not, man. Yeah, I'll be down there for a few days before we take off, and then I'm going to be gone a solid month, Vegas Vixen, on the road. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you with me? Yay! 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 Handsome Robert! Yay! Yeah, I guess I will get a yogurt tomahawk now that you mention it. Somebody explain what chooching is there. Oh, these allergies. It should be a lot of fun. We'll catch up with Meteorite Man down there. We'll see what's going on. I want to go ahead. Chooches when you chooches if you're chooching, if something's chooching good, it's running good. It also means it's the equivalent of an Australian walkabout, chooching out there. I'm hoping Missy Jenn will go live tomorrow. Maybe do a coffee time tomorrow morning, a pop-up one. I think she got her computer all squared away. Walking around your travel. That's it, Vegas Barbie. And random crazy people. It's also if something's running good, like, man, that scooter was really chooching good. There you go, Ginger. Robert's going to miss me for a month. Please don't forget Vegas Fix and I have a third channel. I'm just putting all my more adult themed stuff over to that channel. Space Girl, topless pool in Vegas, the butts up at the plaza on Saturday, all that kind of stuff. Just going to be all age restricted content. So, how you doing, Cajun Kev? The hell does that mean? That scooter was embarrassing. What the fuck? I feel a video coming on. Holy shit. That guy he's thrilled to have it. Yeah, it's the Rosie McNamara channel. Sub it up. I think you look like a, I don't know, Mallory. You got to explain yourself. Do you take or like trains? I've used to take the commuter train between Baltimore and New York, the Metro liner, but train travel is actually expensive as hell. Who's that? I don't know that person, Spanky. I don't know a person named that. Thank you. Is there something you want to? There you go, Bosco. That's it. Like Big Bro, it's fun to ride until your friends see you. That's it. Funny. But you got to figure it this way: for $1,000, just basic transportation. I never heard of him. That guy's dead to me forever. And ever asked me to pay for his hotel room for his friend to come visit. Can you imagine? What a douche. Talk about other people. Yeah, it's actually about all he's got. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Mallory's filterless. It's the guy's life, It's pretty cool though to have a 87 Hondas are supposed to run forever. Now I'm eating this Yoplait Light Strawberry. Got to watch the old figure. What's that, Robert? If you like steam locomotives. Yeah, I like to have a yogurt once a day. Yeah, I think ginger, that one's, it's just a slide down. But like I say, I punched that ticket 3 weeks ago. I'm done with that. No matter how many times, how much I donated, how nice I tried to be, it was always the same old crap. Every single night. No appreciation. Nothing. Shoveling it in. Oh, thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. I got another one I think I'll have for coffee time tomorrow. I'm going to eat the container. I'm shoveling it in. Yay. I'm all for cheap, but holy shit, there should be limits. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Anna Alexis. Always an honor to see you, Anna. The pride of Asheville, North Carolina. Shoveling it in, baby. How you doing, Gina? I think Billy Bong is. You think I'm getting a gut? Really? You think I'm getting a gut? Let me see. I'm not tucked in. Maybe that's why. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I lost about 5 pounds this week. Yeah, that's it, Ginger. How you doing, Eddie? Nice to see you. Billy Bong's pretty funny, you know. A girl looks good with a little bit of a pooch, you know. It's nice. You know, just a little bit rounded off. She is like, oh man. Yeah, I work out all the time. I do very heavy labor and exercise. Did all the digging for that well leak, all that cutting up that wood. Missy Jenn clipped all those little leaves off. Yeah, it could be gas, Kev. Little trees. There wasn't anything little about that. Anyway, guys, yeah, cushion for. I'd like to be very well cushioned. Junk in the trunk. Curves are always a trans girl's friend. Anyway, guys, you got a booty and a pooch. You look good, D. I'm going to go ahead and close it out tonight. It has been a very long day. Please, if you like the adult, more of the, you know, the age restricted stuff, it's all going to be over on the Rosie McNamara channel now. Please sub there. No whining, no complaining. You know, this channel's going mainstream now. So I want to thank you all for being along. Don't forget Saturday, tip out your mod day. Tomorrow will be bikini baking. We'll be making something for Nicole's birthday, but it ain't going to be teeny weeny. It's going to be a regular bikini, but we will still have fun and make something very tasty to enjoy and celebrate my wonderful friend Nicole's birthday. Thank you, everybody. My moderators, thank you, Ginger, the biggest brain in the house. Y'all take care. Love seeing you guys on here. Billy Bong, there you go. Eat up, man.